Hi, everybody. It's time I should put this dream on tape because the days are short. It's very relevant. About 2 weeks ago, I had a dream about U.S. politics. I was not involved in politics whatsoever. I could care less. But since Trump won, everything's gone ballistic. People, situations around the world. God threw his monkey wrench. So I had a dream. It's very short, sweet, and to the point. In my dream, I was searching the scriptures and social media, Facebook, Twitter, and it was about what was going on, quarantine globally, and the coronavirus. Kim, my wife, was cooking and listening to me. It's Wednesday, April the 15th, 2020. We currently have a global quarantine. So as I was on Facebook, I pointed out to Kim, my wife, that one of my followers was in Israel vacationing and touring and posting an urgent message. He had pictures of Chuck Schumer typing with coded letters on his fingers. He was communicating secretly with the powers that be. So he was typing one message. Secretly, he was communicating through coded letters with the powers that be. He's telling them something. Then soldiers with rifles pointing were sneaking up between our house. They're surrounding our house. I was aware of them and expecting them to raid us. When I looked out between our house and the neighbor's house, they were nowhere to be seen, but there was garbage bags and it was springtime with debris. I turned to my wife, Kim, and asked her if I should turn on worship music to dispel the negative forces that were coming against us. The song in my head was, "This is how I fight my battles." And I noticed on the table beside the stereo was an empty protein shake box because I was fasting on it. End of dream. Very self-explanatory. Basically, I awoke to this dream at 4:54 a.m. Psalms 4:54 says, "In your glory and in your grandeur go forth in victory. Through your faithfulness and meekness, the cause of truth and justice will stand. Awe-inspiring miracles are accomplished by your power, leaving everyone dazed and astonished." Pray God that this come forth. But basically, Chuck Schumer is going behind Trump's back, trying to get him out of power. Nothing is working. Trump is Mr. Teflon Man if I've ever seen one. They tried to pin a Russia lie hoax for 2.5 years, something like that. Didn't stick. Then they tried to impeach him. It didn't stick. They tried to get him out of office so many times. Nothing sticks to that guy. That guy is stable genius. But as a last resort, Chuck Schumer, the powers that be, they released coronavirus. It went worldwide. So they basically locked down the whole world. The whole world. Quarantined the whole world. This has never, ever been done. At least, the last pandemic was in 1917 or something. But Chuck Schumer was at his typewriter. He was communicating secretly with the powers that be. They released the coronavirus. They tried to stop the economy. They tried to crash the economy and blame it on Trump. They tried to blame the coronavirus on Trump. They will not stop. As we speak, Adam Schiff is drafting legislation to have an inquiry against Trump because he didn't act soon enough on the coronavirus study. Oh my gosh, these people will never stop. Get rid of them. Please get rid of them. They're enemies of the people. The media, 90% of the media, the newspapers, the radios are owned by 6 corporations who get their marching orders at 4 a.m. around the world. They parrot the same thing. They have the same story. Russia, Russia, Russia. Impeachment, impeachment, impeachment. Coronavirus, crash the economy. Everything's looking doom and gloom. We were in trouble before this began financially. I was caught off guard in 2008 with the crash. I didn't know what happened. I began to investigate. Every 7 years they crash the economy, and always on the Jewish feast days and blame it on the Jews, or insinuate them. Nothing could be further from the truth. They've done this false flag. Anyway, I don't want to go there. But the economy was in dire straits in 2008. Imagine what it was in 2020. They estimated about $400 trillion in debt credit. And now they stopped the economy for over a month. We're never going to recover. Only by God's grace. And He's going to pull us out of it. Thank God. He's going to pull us out. I don't know how, but He's going to pull us out. He's going to pull out. Trump is going to be the savior, not only of the United States. He's going to be reelected come November 20. No doubt about it. But He's going to be the savior of the world. Even people that have TDS, Trump derangement syndrome, are going to remark about Him. And they're going to be talking about Him for generations to come. That's how good He is. But everybody knows by now, thank God for Facebook and Twitter, social media, the truth is getting out. Thank God for doing the songs of WikiLeaks. The truth is getting out. Trump is totally innocent. Hillary Clinton, oh man, the Clinton body count, don't research that if you don't want to know how many people her and Bill have killed. They always make it look suspicious, but you can't prove it that they did it. It's incredible. So he was in Israel touring, and he had an urgent message. Chuck Shumer was communicated secretly, and then the soldiers there were, I knew, my wife knew, were getting messages, getting the truth out there, and they're going to arrest us or something. But I immediately fought back through worship music, and this is how I fight my battles. Yeah, worship music, on my knees. My weapons are truth, righteousness, worship, fasting, prayer, giving. There's no law against that, thank God. Matthew 6, talks about 3 disciplines: prayer, fasting, and giving. Disciplines, you have to do it. Well, yeah, it's optional, but they make you so much stronger. It doesn't feel good while it's happening, believe me. I've done it often enough. But this is how I fight my battles. And as I said, an empty protein shake box because I was fasting. So that's how I get the truth out and receive the truth. It's part of their deal. But I'm aware, you're aware, everybody's aware. Thank God. Peace out. Bunga, bunga, bunga. The Lord is with thee. If you believe in your heart and confess with your mouth, the salvation is made unto Forgiveness is the way now to salvation. Anyway, blessings, guys.